Alrighty. I played a game called Stray, so that's gonna be in the background for this little thing. This little vlog. But yeah. So, let's see here. Start things off. Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute. After all, I am recording this a little later than I usually do. But yeah, I did a dumb, cause I was still tired. I'm just like, okay, they're gonna go play another game. I'm gonna go keep up with them. I'm sure Monster Hunter is a short story game. 70 hours later. Of course, some of that's grinding. I wasn't expecting there to be grinding at all in it. I mean, if you're good enough, you don't need to grind, but you know, I'm not used to all the things. But yeah, Monster Hunter. Yeah, so most of this month I was extremely tired, because too much grinding. So, I didn't learn my lesson from last month, apparently. But, this time it got a little bit worse. I'll go into that a little bit later, but right now I'm just gonna go talk about Monster Hunter real quick. Because I love that game. It's fun. I always wanted to go try it out. And I was kind of curious about it because, since I play Smash so much, it was like, back in Smash 4, it was like the only good, like, skin for the Mii Swordfighter, and it's still my favorite one in Ultimate, so, I just wanted to go give it a shot, especially since I've always heard good things about it, but I'm just like, I look at how much time people put into it, I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, I played Monster Hunter World with people for a bit, and I had a grand old time. Got through most of the story with them, but you know, they got more time than I do, so I couldn't keep up. So I couldn't get to the end of the game, so they went into the Iceborne stuff without me. So it's like I couldn't keep up. But it was fun when I was able to keep up with them, though. It was really, really fun. But yeah, the weapons I chose was the insect glaive because I'm like, ooh, mobility, I like that. Ooh, I got a little bug friend. Give me that. Also, like, it just, the moveset just feels so much better than most of the other weapons. Because most of the weapons feel extremely basic compared to insect glaive. So I couldn't handle insect glaive. The other weapons. Just because they seemed too basic for me. That said, though, later on I did pick up another weapon, which may seem basic to other people, but I picked up Lance, because, you know, all you're doing with Lance is poke, poke, poke behind a shield, for, like, the entire thing, for the most part. But here's the thing about Lance. It is the most aggressive weapon in the entire thing, and you have to know everything about the movements of all the little monsters that you're fighting, and then you can chase down monsters when they're running away a lot easier. So you got ways to go leap out of the way, you gotta block, you gotta counter attack, and just like so many other things about the Lance. It's just really fun. So I don't know which one I'm sticking with for the end, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing Monster Hunter, because it seems like they've already moved on. But yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about Monster Hunter. Because I can't really say much about it. It's just like, it's just a solid game. It's like, it does a thing that it wants to do, and it's just perfect. It's just too much grinding for me. I can't keep up with that much time. Definitely a game you could play forever if you so chose. Because while I did say that the other weapons were very simple, they're really freaking fun to go play. After all, like, a lot of people love the greatsword, and that is very basic. You do have, like, the little tackle, but it's mainly the whole draw about it. is doing the supercharge to just like one shot, like, well, you're not one shotting monsters, but like deal massive damage in one shot. So fun times. Alrighty. I think that's all I can say about Monster Hunter until later. But yeah, let's see, emotional checkpoint, because I'm still doing this checkpoint system. I don't know if I still want to keep with it, but I'm going with it. But yeah, I felt amazing for the first like week or two, but yeah, then I started playing Monster Hunter, and then I started getting too tired, and when I get too tired, I'm like, I have to go do everything. That way I won't be tired later because it'll already be done. It doesn't work. That doesn't work. So I just kept on getting more frustrated, and at one point, I think it was with Diablos, and Monster Hunter, when I realized I was actually getting extremely irritated, because Diablos, he just charges you. That's all he does, is just charge at you. But I'm using the insect glaive. Normally I can just hover around above enemies and such and not have a problem, but there's a huge like invisible hurt box like around Diablos when he charges, so I was getting a little annoyed with that. Oh my gosh, this music. This is when you fight stuff, so it's a little nostalgic. I'll get to Stray in a moment. But yeah, I did like Stray. Let's see. But yeah, that made me realize I need to actually go get some sleep. So I started slowing down, and after I fought Diablos, I just couldn't keep up with them anymore. So yeah, unfortunate. But then I got through the rest of the game, no problem. At this point now, I have to go fight elder dragons. And then I kept on getting one-shotted by everything. I'm like, oh, I should probably get some more armor. Or I could just have a friend just beat the things for me, because it's only like the last 4 bosses, basically. Monsters. It's all bosses. But yeah. Let's see. And I actually have more things to talk about in this one for emotional checkpoint compared to the previous ones. Because I was stupid tired. I was like starting to be like, motivations, emotions, and what am I doing with life, and blah blah blah. But I feel like I have that conversation with myself like quite frequently this year, and last year. But like, I definitely was feeling it like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. It all got started off because, did I mention? I don't have the podcast I was listening to, but I was watching a podcast, and someone mentioned that they don't like to live life like they're going to die, and they're trying to go on for like the long haul. And I'm just like, wait, that's not normal? Everyone's trying to live like they're going to die? I mean, that would explain why everyone's drinking alcohol all the time and all that. And doing drugs and then doing shady things. It's like, I can understand that, but it's like, I've always had, I'm trying to think if I've ever had a point where I lived life where I was expecting to die. Because I feel like any time that happened would be very, very short-lived, because I'm always too distracted by all the things that I could do in life that it's hard for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna go end it. Yeah, even in like the worst of times in my life where I wanted to go die, it's just like, gosh darn, it really sucks. But I haven't played that video game yet. So, yeah, that was always like a source of motivation. It's just like, I haven't experienced everything yet. I have to experience it all. Safe to say, it's not possible to experience everything in life, but I can try. I can try. We gotta remember. Just don't worry about it too much if you do miss things. Otherwise, you'll have FOMO for the rest of your life. Let's see. But yeah. But of course, like, the other thing is, whatever the case is, I try to go always, like, live as long as I can, because when early childhood, things sucked, and things are great now. When I actually do things properly. This month was actually not so great because I overdid everything. But, like, as you can tell from me talking right now, I actually feel pretty dang good right now because I slept basically all day, every day this week, and I did not realize just how terrible my body felt because I was too tired to realize how trashed it was because I was trying to do too many things. So I'm going to get more sleep. It all started because I was like, I'm going to go do a challenge. I'm going to go close my eyes for 5 to 15 minutes, something like that. If I fall asleep, I'll fall asleep. Well, guess what? I fell asleep. And I'm like, oh crap, I didn't realize I was that tired. And then I kept doing that for like the next few days. I'm like, oh shit, I can't even stay awake for that long if I close my eyes. And so I started to go get some more sleep. Let's see. But yeah. Gosh darn. I am doing this at like 4 in the morning though. So while I do have a bit of energy, my brain's just starting to shut down a bit. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't finish what I was talking about with the improving. But yeah, like, I'm sticking around to go improve because I've achieved many goals in life. But like, it was back before like I knew how to take good self-care of myself, and I'm still learning things about taking good self-care. So, but like, the more I know about like doing proper self-care, dieting, exercise, and all that, the more like everything just feels absolutely awesome. My gosh, the music for Strays is something. It's interesting. It definitely like sets the atmosphere when you play that game. I think this is the first time I've actually been getting distracted by the freaking music. But yeah, speaking of, I've been trying to do like focus exercises. Like, I'll go look at like a specific spot on the wall or something like that. See if I can just like keep my eye focused for like a minute. And one thing is, I realized I couldn't keep my eye focused on something. It kept on like veering off to the side, and that made me realize, wait a minute, this seems familiar. Thing is, I had like some really bad constipation apparently, which wasn't helping because when you get bad constipation, it's hard for like your thoughts to think properly, and then like everything feels awful. So I basically changed my diet up a lot. Gosh darn it, I'm going all over the place on this. That's supposed to be the next checkpoint, but whatever. So yeah, I was basically this week I was having a lot of water, tons and tons of water, and then I just had like bananas and apples. I'm just trying to get like all the crud out of my system again, because it was not good. After all, I'm pretty sure they say that if your vision starts going off to the side like that, you should go to the hospital right away. I was not smart. I was too tired. Also, driving when you're like that. I tried driving like that once when I was that constipated before, and I barfed. I was just like, my goodness. So yeah, constipation, not a joke. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And then a lot of the things that like people don't like to eat, are things that help with constipation. So, yeah. Eat your fruits and veggies, have your beans, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, but that's the thing. It's like, I didn't realize how bad it was. Luckily, I already started it, but I realized, like, I looked at a picture of, like, constipation and how bad it gets. First, it starts off, like, pretty bad down here. But, like, if you let it get bad, it gets through the rest of the intestines. And I realized, I looked down and I saw, like, a chunk, like, up on the, like, the stomach right below the rib cage. I'm like, that looks pretty solid. Oh, no. That's bad. I've never let it get that bad before. So yeah. That's one reason why I got so serious about it, because I'm like, oh gosh, how much higher could it have gone? How much was in me? But as you can tell, by the way I'm talking now, I feel great. I got most of it out of my system. But yeah, I'm going to be very careful about my diet for the next week. And, well, I'll probably continue to do that. Because, my gosh, I feel so much better. It's much nicer when you're not full of crap, I gotta say. There we go. Let's see. Efficiency checkpoint. I mentioned the frickin' focusing thing already. But yeah, that's one thing I gotta try doing more. Is the little focusing test. Because it's one of those little mental skills that you need to be able to do every now and then. Otherwise, you'll just be like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what is that? And then you just won't be able to focus on anything. And that's not good. Yeah, especially with, like, how my job is. I have to, like, because they have me doing, like, the workload of, like, 4 people. So I have to constantly be monitoring, like, everything everywhere. Yeah, I should probably change jobs at some point. But yeah, I have to constantly keep monitoring everything just to make sure everything's, like, working in an optimized fashion. Yeah. Knowledge checkpoint. I don't remember anything because I was too exhausted. And then when I'm exhausted, I have a hard time making notes. So that's another reason why I'm going to be getting worse sleep. Physical checkpoint. Now, let's see. I've already talked about the lack of sleep, the constipation. I got 2 more things to talk about. First of all, when I have been going to sleep on the proper time, sleeping on the floor has been amazing every single time. I'm probably gonna go, like, put in, like, a little photo in here in a second. Gosh darn it, I forgot to go put it on my computer before I started recording. Oh well, I'll just talk about it after editing then. But yeah, so I basically been sleeping on the floor with a yoga mat, blankets, sheets. Pretty sure I mentioned that, but I'm gonna actually show a picture in a second. And that's been great. However, after a while, I put a comforter on top of it, which is very cushy. But I didn't sleep quite as well when I didn't have the comforter. So it's like, but it's like a nice between sleeping on the floor and sleeping on my bed. I did sleep on my bed a couple times, but, like, honestly, it's just better to sleep on the floor every single time. So I'm probably gonna be just doing that from now on. I'm still gonna use a bed. Beds are still nice for some things. So yeah, it's not like beds are gonna go out of business just because you sleep better on the floor with everything being hard. Because my gosh, it gives your muscles a chance to rest. If I don't sleep on I've been realizing, like, every time I sleep on, like, my regular bed, like, my back starts to, like, get exhausted pretty quickly, and it doesn't like it if I sleep on the bed for too many days in a row. So yeah, I'm just gonna be sleeping on the floor. Go figure. And it's definitely not because of rainworms. No, but really, I was actually thinking about doing that for a while because I've heard about it a few times. But yeah, it's been nice. Sudden lack of music and different mic. But this is like what my bed is looking like when I sleep on the floor. This is like not a lot of comforter. So this is basically what I was doing for like when I first was doing it. But then later on, I decided to go add a comforter. So this is like how thick it is. I don't think this like photo properly like expresses like how thick this comforter really is. But I have noticed that even though it's a lot more comfy and it's a lot easier to start going to sleep, because it's just more inviting, I feel like the sleep quality is slightly diminished, which really sucks. But like, it's like there has to be like some sort of balance you're gonna have to do if you do decide to go try sleeping on the floor, because I feel like this little amount, while I may be able to get better sleep quality, like I feel like you need to have enough like cushioning, so like you're not like doing too much like pressure on your bones and such. Whereas this, on the other hand, like this is harder on the muscles with more cushioning, so just gotta go find the right balance. Also, since I record the rest of this video, oh look, I already changed all of the characters again. Oh no, I'm a fool. Alright, anyways, back to the video. It's not 6 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, test time. Wait, no, not tip time. Well, I guess we'll have a tip. Did you sleep well? About that. 42 days! Yeah, I'm recording 12 days later than I should have. Your name? I remember your name. Nothing suspects. Have you heard? Bro, I don't use that one. Yeah, let me go play with myself. Yes, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip there, Wii Fit board. Alright, body test. Bop. Yuck. Don't step on. Don't.
Oh.
They like to be stepped on.
Keep still.
How do you feel about that? I don't know why I went into gremlin mode all of a sudden. Light. No. No picture. Not yet. The world is not ready. The world's not ready. Where are the action? Do I have the lights on?
3,
Ooh.
2,
Oh shit! I saw
measuring.
a part of me. Oh no.
Measuring.
Unfortunate. Yes, I'm not wearing a shirt because it's super freaking hot in my room right now. You have no idea. Because my computer's been overheating because I just recorded 2 hours of the rest of everything. Save. Yes, I'm going to be working on those pec muscles pretty soon here. But right now, there's nothing worth showing off. What? No fucking way. I wasn't even concentrating. What? That's way better than I thought it was going to be. Putting more weight. Yeah. Pelvic distortion. I mean, I do feel like I have my pelvic tilted like that a little bit, but not by much. Yeah. Also, probably because I have the song on. Did I lose weight? No what? Impossible. How the fuck did I lose weight? I was so bad with my diet. Is it because, like, this week I basically ate nothing? Did all this weight loss come from this week alone? Because here's the thing. I mean, you're probably going to see this from this vlog. I'll say it again anyways, in case you're someone that skips just to this part. So, I was constipated from eating too much and not having enough water for most of, like, this month. So, because when I started exercising more, I started to get hungry more. And since I was tired a lot this month and last month, like basically I've always gone off of like, if I'm hungry, just go eat something. But since I started exercising, my body still hasn't gone off of like the, even though I kind of wasn't exercising as much as I should have been, my body was still like, oh no, we need to eat as much as possible because we're going to exercise that much again. So it just never shut off. So I was eating probably like double my meals, and then I was having pretty big snacks, like bigger snacks than I usually do, for most of the month. But this past week, since I had like severe constipation, I was really worried about it. So I was being very strict with my diet. So I basically just was having like apples, bananas, and like other like fruits and veggies sort of things, and just having a crud ton of water. It's like if I got a little bit hungry, I'll just drink a bunch of water instead, just to make sure like I'm not like filling up more stuff than was actually in there right now. And then that worked, because you know, if it ever gets to the point where like you cannot focus on things and your vision starts like, if you try to focus on something and everything moves to the side slightly, that's when you're supposed to go to the doctor. That's when it gets too severe. Just want to say that. I was stupid. I should have gone to the doctor, but like, that's when like you can start like barfing from like too much constipation and such. I've barfed once before. This time I knew what to look out for, but like, it's like one of those things, you should never let that happen. And now that it's happened this time, I forgot how awful it is. So I'm not gonna let my diet get that bad again. But yeah, I'll just blame Gourmand in Rain World because I'm playing him, and I had to go. I have to embody the character by eating it all. Yeah, and I'm now just having tons and tons of water and just basically fasting because I'm gonna go play Spearmaster, and he's the opposite. Clearly that's the reason why. Yeah. I am still shocked though. How the fuck did I lose 5 pounds? I ate way too much, and I think like for the first week, maybe 2, I had really bad junk, and then I guess the next couple weeks, I didn't eat really bad food for me, but I still ate too much food. So, interesting. So I basically went through 3 stages. The horrible, horrible diet, then like an okay diet, but just eating too much, and then just eating like almost nothing for a little bit. And I gotta say, I feel so much better. I have so much more energy right now. I will say though, it feels very easy to feel full from having protein. I'm definitely gonna stop doing the 6 eggs. I don't know why my brain was like, ooh, there's 24 eggs per carton. You must have a third of that. It'll go out evenly. It's like, no, it doesn't have to. Just go off of what your stomach feels like. Stop trying to be all optimized on like how long you can have food in the fridge and when to go buy it. Stop that. Just listen to the body more. Well, not when it comes to chocolate and stuff, of course. I still can't get over that. 5? How the fuck did I lose 5 pounds? Is 1 week really all you need to like make a huge difference? Of course, this isn't the part where you go like, eat nothing for the rest of the year. You gotta have your nutrients. So I gotta go look into dieting. I am shocked. How the fuck? What the hell? I'm reaching a good pace. How? 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 I mean, it did say right there, fluctuates 2 pounds, so maybe I have a little bit. But that's still 3 pounds, even though I am very ashamed of my dieting. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do this, and then I'll end it off. 2 pound test. I should really stop looking at the OBS version. There we go. Single leg test. Please do it on the left leg. My right knee is hurting me like crazy. I must have been standing on it wrong when I was recording the rest of the vlog. Begin the test. Stand on your dominant leg. Yeah, that would be my left one. I have a much easier time stabilizing on my left leg than my right leg. Whoa.
3, 2, 1.
Whoops. Oh my god. And I am very tired. Why am I struggling so hard? This is like bouncing struggles of back when I was super obese overweight. Kind of struggles. Am I cheating by putting my leg out that far? Because I wasn't going like this. Am I cheating? I might be cheating. Alright. Oh no, not this one. My throat's so dry right now. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Measure center of gravity. I forget how this goes. I should have read that a little longer. I forgot. Okay. I don't know how well I used to do on those. Probably not that great. I used to have tremendously bad asthma as a kid. And then, even though I didn't exercise much, it got better. I don't know why. It's like, it's actually kind of weird because it's almost like once I stopped doing gym exercises, it made it easier to do this sort of thing. Go figure. You think, because I know for sure getting more exercise makes it much easier. I learned that from Beat Saber. I can breathe so much easier whenever I do Beat Saber. And now, Dance Dash. Yeah, definitely get your aerobics. Aerobics are such a huge deal. $28! Wait, how much was it before? Wasn't it like... I forget how long it was. Minus 7 years. And before it's like the same age. But yeah. I'm happy. Do we have other stamps? That's okay! Alright! I'm happy. I'm shocked that I lost weight at all. I thought I was gonna gain like 10 pounds. Because I was so bad. But I guess you can turn it around real fast. I wasn't expecting that. I guess that's why like some people will lose like 100 pounds and then like rebound real hard. Yeah, because I guess maybe I'm not failing as hard as I am, thinking I am. Maybe I'm just like being overcritical of myself, and I'm actually doing pretty well with my diet. I don't know. I'm still shocked though that I lost any weight. Like, what the fuck? That's fun. I need to start doing some of these body tests. Like, I at least need to like write it down or something. But I'm definitely gonna start doing these because when you got the balance, it helps a lot. Why are you getting me? Why are you telling me to get off?
Starting up.
How dare?
Step on. Oh,
Alright.
keep still.
Yeah, because I'm wearing the same thing as last time. So, I don't know. Oh my god. Wait, did I do the wrong thing? I probably... You know what? It's probably a bad idea if I do the exercises anyways. Because I'll go ramble on for another half hour. Knowing myself, especially since it's 6 a.m. and I need to get some sleep. So, I'll see you later. I'm going to focus on getting more sleep so I have even more energy. Like, my gosh. Like, how I'm feeling now is like 10 times better than I was feeling most of this month. When I say that I am absolutely shocked that I lost any weight at all, I mean it. But yeah, I guess I turned it around. But, of course, most of my overeating was like high protein things. So maybe that's something to do with it. So, I don't know. Yeah, it was mostly high protein things. Yeah. And whenever I did have like chocolate, it was like right before doing high intensity things anyway, so it's probably burning off like anything that would have been turned to fat. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Or maybe something's going on and I could be losing like 20, 50 pounds in 1 month. Something insanely ridiculous. But I'm glad I'm losing weight at a decent rate. Alright, enough of me rambling. Goodbye. He don't know, bro. He don't know. The servers were shut down like last week. He don't know. And the last thing for the physical checkpoint is I've been doing Dance Dash. And I've only done it twice. But my gosh, I sweat like no tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure I recorded one of those times, so you can go see what that's like. But like, I'm probably gonna play on expert for most of the times I play Dance Dash because I didn't realize what it's like for the lower levels. I may not be as fit as I want to be, but I'm still pretty fit. The only problem with Dance Dash is my knees aren't the strongest right now, so I should probably be doing some other exercises right now, so I don't destroy my knees doing Dance Dash. As much as it's been fun, but my god, much more efficient use of time. That said, I'll still probably do Beat Saber because Beat Saber is still fun. Also, for some reason, if I'm feeling stressed, it seems like Beat Saber will still be the go-to if I'm feeling stressed or irritable for some reason. I don't get irritable or stressed that often, but like Beat Saber seems to be good. But of course, part of that might be because I actually have music on there that can actually make me get into a mood. Whereas Dance Dash is still kind of new. So there's not many songs on there. So yeah. But gosh darn. You gotta chug some water if you want to go do Dance Dash. I am probably gonna go pick up dancing at some point. I know a friend that like teaches some people how to dance. So I'll have to go bug him. And no, I'm not gonna say who it is. But yeah, they are a cool person. And there's no way that they're gonna look at this video because they have no reason to. Let's see. next is Smash. I'm gonna go talk about Smash for a little bit. Yeah, I was busy with Monster Hunter and I didn't get much sleep, so I didn't really do a whole lot of Smash. Unfortunate. That said, though, after I got like a bunch of sleep and such, I felt like it's like my brain like clicked in place, because when I've been trying to go play Smash for quite a while now, it's like I can't focus. Like I'd play the characters, but nothing would make sense because I was too tired and I haven't been trying to go meditate or do focus practices or anything like that. So I was just playing and nothing was going on. But since I started doing that this month again, I'm like, holy shit, everything feels like easy mode again. This is the way it's supposed to be. So I might be getting more into Smash again. Hopefully, maybe I'll go upload some things related to Smash. I've decided to go take a break from trying to go main Sephiroth, and I'm just like, just chill for a little bit. It's not supposed to be a secondary job. It's supposed to be fun. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have some fun, like trying to get into Elite Smash. I might record it. I might not. I have a hard enough time uploading the frickin' Rain World stuff. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it comes to that. Oh yeah, and I was looking at characters differently because of that as well. Where is it? Wait, is this the oh gosh. Bop. Spoilers for the rest of this video. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no, did I? Oh wait. Oh well. I'm stupid. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it up yet. Let me get it up. Bop. Come here. And a bop. There we go. Oh snap. I gotta go around. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of characters. You know what? I'm gonna shrink. Wait, no, I can do green screen. Wait, oh, it's over there. Oh, I'm coming at you. Hello. How are you? You doing good? There we go. There. Blackness. The void. But yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, as you can tell, I don't know if I don't think anyone's gonna care about the characters I picked last time, but like I don't know if I'm gonna stick with Sephiroth. Cause emotional reasons. But yeah, I realize with Sephiroth, I keep on going, oh, I'm good, I'm awesome, I know all the things already, I don't need to improve because I'm Sephiroth. I keep on going into that mindset. Even though I know for sure that's not the case, I have a lot to improve on, but when you play Sephiroth, it's hard not to feel that way, because he feels so good. Because one of the reasons why I love playing Sephiroth so much is he feels like the embodiment of how it feels to play a video game after you've mastered it and you know everything. So a little bit, I feel like when I need to go improve some things, I probably should stay away from Sephiroth for a little bit. Lucario, on the other hand, he always makes me get into the mode. Not only just because he's a little like Zen monk sort of thing going on, but also because his gameplay also reflects that as well. Because if you're just tossing your life away for no reason at low percents, you're opening yourself up to get like 0 to death randomly. And a lot of his moves, while he is one of the fastest characters in the game, he is pretty short range, especially for how sluggish his moves are. Yeah, so he's kind of a mixed bag of things. So I've been thinking about doing him because he feels more honest than a lot of these other characters. I also was looking at things and just like looking at fundamentals characters, honest characters, and then by the end of it, I'm like, wait a minute, no one in Smash is honest. Why am I doing this? I always love looking at characters when I get too tired. That's my biggest problem. But yeah. And yes, I was thinking more about Sonic because of that factor, because it's like, why not fully embrace it? Embrace the BS nature of Smash, because Sonic is super BS because he can always like do the first attack in an unreactable way, and the other opponent just has to hard read you every time. But otherwise, like, Sonic will nickel and dime you constantly. And I find that really fun, and it feels like there's ways to go mix up things with Sonic. But, you know, everyone knows him for side B. But yeah, him getting the first hit is kind of BS. And then I was thinking about other characters. Meta Knight still feels awesome. So I've been tempted to go back to him, but I still don't know, because he doesn't play like anyone else. He'll teach you good fundamentals because, like, you can't just throw things out willy-nilly. Yeah, he does have fast frame data, but like, it's like your rewards for like getting things isn't that strong unless if you get the up air combo, and you have to kind of do a dash attack at a certain distance at that to get that working. It's like if you do it like too close, I'm pretty sure like the DI is way off. But if you get that sour spot, like, it sends him up directly above Meta Knight when he ends the thing. So you have to do it that way. And then Ridley I've been thinking about because super heavy boy that's sluggish. He does have cheesy moves, but like, you should probably know that they're coming. Because Skewer, well, that has like a half a second. You can react to that even with bad online. And then you got the grab. You can react to that because he puts his arm up in the air and then he'll go grab you. May have to be pretty quick about it, but you can hit him out of it. Unlike Incineroar. Incineroar, I'm pretty sure has some armor on that, if I remember right. But even if that isn't the case, Incineroar's grab range on that, I do remember seeing the grab range, and the grab range on that is ridiculous. But yeah, Ridley's pretty nice. And then recently I'm realizing I like fast characters. Because you see how Mii Swordfighter, like, I like them a little bit more now. The thing is, I saw a different moveset. Because I was looking into Monster Hunter. Because I was playing Monster Hunter, I wanted to go play the Monster Hunter skin. Just out of curiosity. And I needed like a little bit of a break from Sephiroth. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go try making a moveset that's based off of like Monster Hunter, like how I play. So I did the Light Shuriken, and I think it's Stone Scabbard, to represent the insect glaive, with the Light Shuriken just doing the pretending to be the annoying insect that you can just shoot off at the monster and it'll just do damage. And then you got the Stone Scabbard, the number one, where you go up and down, basically doing the vaults in the descending thrust for insect glaive, and those were pretty fun. And then for Lance, well, you know what lances are meant for. They're meant for like dashing at things. So I did the Gale Stab and then down B, which I think is called Power Thrust. I could be wrong, but I think initially I had it at counter, but then I saw like a tutorial thing. It's like, no, you should make that the power dash. Yeah, because I like the counter. But I didn't actually get to use the counter. I just like had the moveset ready, and then I just played a few matches, and I never actually used the counter. So once I actually put the power dash on there, and the power thrust, oh boy, that moveset turns like Mii Swordfighter from a campy as heck character that like tries to get like chakram combos to a character that just like will poke you to death and just keep on getting in on you and just constantly keep up aggression on you for the entire match. And I love it. So it's pretty crazy. So he's actually one of the more mobile characters because of that moveset. Just because he has more movement options, because Stone Scabbard makes you go really high up and really far down real quick as well. So and then Gale Stab and Power Thrust cover different distances. And then if you're having a hard time closing the distance on someone, or if they're trying to camp you in some way, you can always use the Light Shuriken so they can't camp. It's like an anti-camping tool. Of course, you could try to camp yourself, but like I feel like it's not quite safe enough for that. But like Light Shuriken's pretty crazy, especially with Power Thrust, because Light Shuriken combos into Power Thrust, which is a very strong move, and it will kill at later percents. So I love the heck out of that. But making it go from like having just like projectile focus with the original meta sword fighter builds that everyone's been doing, to like the constant like dashing in stabbing things kind of build, it's like night and day. So I started to realize, wait a minute, I actually really like mobility a lot. I mean, maybe I'm biased from Meta Knight or something in Lucario, and probably Fox, probably a bunch of other characters too. But yeah, Martha's actually pretty fast too, if I remember right, and he's like the character I learned melee off of, so he's like my first main. So yeah, because of that, I was looking at other characters, and that's one reason why I like Toon Link, because he's the fastest on the ground, if I remember right. I just like the way a lot of his stuff flows, and I kind of like the way he uses his projectiles a lot more than Young Link. Young Link feels a bit cheesy with his things. Yeah, because I don't feel like I can do a whole lot. I don't know. Young Link, it's kind of weird because back in Smash 4, I just couldn't take Toon Link ever, but now he's like one of my favorite Links to go play. He's fast, and he just constantly pressures with projectiles the entire time. I don't know how fun that is for my opponent, but like Link and Young Link are also going to be annoying as heck. But if I'm going to be a projectile spammy character, I'm probably going to go Toon Link. So I don't know if that's because I've had like a bunch of like energy drinks when I was looking at all these characters. Yes, I know I was supposed to like not have any energy drinks, but I'm like, ooh, I gotta keep up with my friends. I gotta go have some energy drinks so I don't fall asleep on them. Lesson learned. Don't do that. Sleep is more important than anything else. But yeah, Rob is kind of fast, but like I don't know, Rob just doesn't click with me anymore. And then the Mii Gunner, I do like the Mii Gunner, but they just feel too sluggish now, especially after like playing Toon Link. Part of that is because like I was playing Toon Link with a friend, and I was just absolutely getting like every single read and just absolutely tossing them around for one match. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I freaking love this. So I kind of want to go play Toon Link more. Yeah. And then we got Inkling. Pretty fun. They're probably one of the more basic characters, but they're still on the fast side. So it's like, I kind of like that because one thing I'll never forget is like some video mentioned that Inkling has around the same stats as Mario, which surprised me. But like Inkling is so much faster, but they also have like good projectiles, so I love the heck out of Inkling. And the neutral air like actually feels good now, and that's like a very important part of their kit. So I might go use them more. And then Mewtwo, I don't see myself ever using Mewtwo over Lucario. But gosh darn, the gameplay for Mewtwo is so freaking good. It's so freaking good. And I feel unsure if I should say this, but Mewtwo kind of feels fundamental. Like, you know what Mewtwo wants to go get. Sure, he has the disable, but like they have to be facing you and stuff. I mean, there could be more deadly things than just stunning the opponent for a second. And then they have a reflect. Well, I guess, okay, maybe they aren't, so. But outside of that, no, okay, yeah, they are kind of BS. Especially since they're glass cannon. Just by virtue of being a glass cannon, you kill the opponents and real easy, and then they kill you really easy. So it's just like it swings back and forth real fast. But yeah, it's so tempting to play Mewtwo. He's so cool looking. But yeah, as you can tell, like I have like them in different little rows based on like who I'm probably gonna main. I don't even know if Lucario is gonna be all the way on the left, because I feel like there's a top 5 and they're all mains for different reasons. And then there's like another section of like 4 where it's like I really want to play them really badly. I want to go improve them, so I'm probably gonna go play them first, so I don't feel forced to do anything for a little bit. And then I'll go back to like the top 5 again, just because I need a break. I need a break from playing the same characters. I came to Smash because I love all the different types of characters. So I want to go play some of the rest of the roster. And these 4 characters are characters I haven't played a whole lot of, but I've always wanted to go play. I just never found the time, and this seems to be the time. And then I have Joker and Snake over there because, in theory, they should be perfect main characters. Like, Joker has the stylish moves. He's fast. He has projectiles. He's all stylish and everything. And then in his game, like his game's all about like psychology of like how people think and all that such. So it's like everything on the list. It's like it should be good. So I should like him, but no, I guess not. There's just something's missing. Maybe it's because I haven't played his game like everyone else in the gosh darn roster. And that's kind of a similar thing going on with Snake. I haven't played Metal Gear. I've watched 2 best friends play Rising Revengeance, and I've seen a little bit of Metal Gear 5, but like I haven't played Metal Gear yet. I want to. But yeah. One day. But yeah, apparently Snake's a pretty cool guy. I don't remember any of the cool things about him though. And then these are basically all the characters I could see myself maining. And then you got like the freaking 6 that's on the left side. In the middle, it's like I love their gameplay. I do have a little bit of attachment to them, but not a whole lot. It's like I feel like I'm starting to force myself to go pick any of those characters over the ones over on the left. Then everyone on the right side, it's like just leave them for casuals. Just leave them for casual play. Yeah. And as for Charizard, it's like I am tempted to go use him more this month than I ever have because I kind of want to do Pokemon Trainer in general. But we'll go see. All right. Hopefully next video I don't ramble on about all the mains and such again. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Creation checkpoint. I looked at Blender. I was doing the guides. And then all I had to do was just create a thing. And then I don't know what happened. I just stopped and then I forgot. And I didn't go back. But I have a plan. There's like a project I want to do this month. Which means I have like 2 weeks because I'm recording this on the 12th. But yeah, there's a thing I want to go do. It should be a relatively simple thing, but I want to go do that thing. I just need to learn a few basic things and learn how to upload. And then we'll go see if that works. Alright. Now that I've done that, hop up. And now we'll go to the other thing. Game log. Wait. Game log. Am I facing the wrong way? I am facing the wrong way. Let me go. Rotate. Bah. There we go. I was looking at that way. There we go. But yeah. So now I can see all the things I was planning on doing. I'm currently in Rain World. I am addicted as heck to Rain World right now. I took a little bit of a break to go do Stray. Oh wait. You know what? Let me go talk about Stray first. Let's go talk about Stray. Spoilers. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. But yeah, that's one reason why I picked this world, because I thought a tree encapsulated in this little glass room was kind of fitting for Stray. I'm gonna try not to say too many spoilers around it. I mean, to be fair, it's a very short game. It is a very nice experience, so I definitely suggest like go play it if you have like if you're looking for like a nice experience. It's very short. Basically, there's like two parts basically. One is just exploring around things like you're like a cat. So, of course, that's like the whole point of the game, is that you're a cat that's just running around because you're a stray. But like my favorite part was just talking to the robots. But I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't played a JRPG in forever. Not saying Stray is a JRPG, but like I was having a fun time talking to all the robots, because some of them got a little philosophical, and then some of them are just like talking about the psychology of like the conditions that they're living in and all that other stuff. So I was kind of enjoying it. Is there anything else I can say without spoiling the game? Not really. I will say though, the ending I got a little distracted with, because a thing happened that I didn't want to happen. So I kind of got a little distracted there. But yeah, I will be uploading that shortly after I upload this video. That said though, I was a bit tired, and I was basically surviving off an energy drink in that playthrough, because I was actually on time, but then I got called away, and then like 3 or 5 hours later, I finally started recording. I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a hard one, because I wanted to do it all in one sitting. Yeah, about that. It wasn't gonna be, the game didn't take me 6 hours to go beat. It took me 8 hours to go beat, because I was trying to get everything in the first area. So that wasted a lot of time. And I wasn't expecting that to. I also partially thought that's what I had to do anyways. So whoopsies. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Fun game though. Not much to say, because I was too tired that I forgot most of it. I just remember being like, hey, that guy's talking about the ship of Theseus argument. That's neat. And then like some various other like psychological like things being referenced throughout the story. I'm like, hey, I like that. That's pretty neat. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about Stray. I want to say more. But yeah. But I don't really have much to say about it. It's just a short experience, so you need to go like see it yourself. Otherwise, you're just like getting it from word of mouth, and it's not much is happening. But so game log time. Wait, is that it? I will go finish Monster Hunter at some point. I don't know when though. But yeah. As you can tell, I'm currently in progress with Rain World, so I want to go finish that. That said, though, I didn't think it was going to take so long. But here's the thing. When I initially looked at the hours for Rain World, I just looked at the base game. Downpour. Wait, do I have it here? Do I have it? Please tell me I have it. Rain World, yeah, like 50 to 150 hours on Rain World. That's a lot more than the 20 to 50 that I thought. I actually thought it was 30. I don't remember it being 50. So it's been taking a lot longer than I expected. But gosh darn, I'm so addicted to that game. It like I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a previous vlog, but it satisfies the inner tryhard of like me being younger, but also like the more focus on relaxation of like me now, because there's downtimes in between like fights and such. But yeah, fun times. Oh yeah. Speaking of like older times, MechWarrior 2, I have that on my computer. I actually tested it out. I forgot that all the controls are really weird. There is no WASD, and I'm pretty sure I was trying to left click. I don't know if it was because my mouse is broken, I need to go replace it. But like I was trying to left click to go shoot. I'm like, it's not shooting the weapon. No, that can't be. A shooter that doesn't have left click as shoot? Impossible. Because spacebar was the shoot button. So I'm gonna have to go take a look at that. But yeah, I want to go do that sometime before next year, because I'm assuming MechWarrior 5 Clans is gonna be coming out, and that seems like it's heavily inspired by MechWarrior 2. So I am so down for that. And apparently it's gonna be a short game, so we'll go see. And then, yeah, I'll just go through those games. And then immediately after, I want to go do the Talos Principle. I am so down for that because I've been drowning in like psychology videos and philosophy videos lately. It's just like, oh. So I want to go do Talos Principle, especially since I got the VR version. And I've been looking for an excuse to do VR stuff. So we'll go see what that is. Like, and then maybe after that, I'll get to the Tears of the Kingdom finally. Because I've been waiting to go do that for a while. Oh yeah, One Shot. Every time I've heard someone play One Shot, they have like a deep love for that game. It's a very short game, but you only have one shot. Of course, I hear later on, like, the devs made it so you could actually go replay it, but, like, I'm just gonna go as, like, the intended experience and just do it in one shot. However far I go, that's how far I go. It's in the fucking name of the game. So I'm gonna go treat it that way. put some stakes to the game. Yeah, and then probably after that I'll do Amori. I'm a little afraid of Amori because I've heard stories from some other people that like because of depression and such, like it can like re-trigger things and then they get a rough time for a little while. So I'm a little worried about going to play that game. Because, you know, I can get sensitive to some things. It all depends on like what kind of depression it is. So I'm kind of curious. Of course, that's all I know is that people like Amori because it's depressive. There could be a whole lot more to the game. There could be a lot less to the game. So I don't know enough about Amori. But yeah. So those are like the games on my high to-do list. But like as I was making like this game log priority list, I realized so many video games are just there for like a fun little experience, and you'll probably forget about them in the future, and nothing else will happen ever again. When basically, other than a short memory every now and then. Yeah. So, because I want to go tackle games that actually like affect how I think about the world a little bit at the moment, which is why Talos Principle is at the very highest. And then all these other VR games are really short, so I can just do them in a day and then move on to another one. So I kind of want to do that just for fun. But they're really not very high priority, especially since a lot of the VR games I have right now are kind of older ones. Because I did get the VR Essentials bundle, and so there's a lot of them there. Oh, that's right, the frickin' Robots VR. I heard people say that was good, but it was too short. When they said too short, I didn't think 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. It's like, it basically is just an advertisement. And I'm just like, bruh, like the gameplay's simple, but like I could enjoy this for like a full game. Why didn't they just make a game? It's like they have all of the assets there already. And it was just really fun for like the 5 minutes I played. I don't even know if I'm gonna like upload it. It's only 5 minutes. I've actually been tempted to go edit to this video, so we'll go see. But yeah. Now, Final Fantasy is still high on the list. I still want to go main Sephiroth, but it's still wavering a bit now. But after Rain World, I'm realizing just how long, because even doing the base game took a long time. And then Final Fantasy VII, like 30 hours to complete the game, 80 hours to do like everything. And I'm not good at speedrunning. I want to experience everything, so depending on how they calculated the hours. Oh yeah, these numbers are the hours, of course. But yeah. And then Hollow Knight, definitely want to do after the Metroid games. Quake 2, Nostalgia Trip. I have Quake 2 on Steam right now, and they added like a new section on that game, so I want to go do that. And it also has the previous expansions, which I didn't have. I only had the original Quake 2 with nothing else. So I want an excuse to go play Quake 2 at some point. But that's going to come after MechWarrior 2 and those other things. Because MechWarrior 2 is also like a nostalgia trip, but like it's kind of timed at this moment because MechWarrior 5 Clans is probably going to come out next year. It might not, but I'm expecting it to. That's probably what they're trying to do. Then I want to go play the Doom games. Everyone always talks about the Doom games. I've only done the VR version, which was not what I expected. Still a fun time, but not what I expected. And then Sonic Frontiers, because people kept on saying, oh my god, finally a good Sonic game. So we'll go see about that. I want to go... And they do mention the IDW comics by mentioning Tangle, which is one of the characters. from the comics. So it's just like, ooh, can someone else come from those comics as well into the game? We'll go see. I want to at least see Surge, because Surge is basically like the whole point of like, it's that one character is enough to go explore the things that they'll probably have in the games. But I would love if Kitsunami is there as well, because the way that Kitsunami behaves is a lot more like how I felt like I behaved growing up. So, I mean, and sometimes how my brain still thinks every now and then. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Buddy Simulator. That's not going to be uploaded. A friend gave it to me, and I was going to go play it when I got depressive, and then I didn't get depressive. So, I'm only like halfway through that. Titanfall 2, I got for like $2. $2! Yeah, I'm going to go play that. Fun mech game for $2. Like, people have said so many things about Titanfall 2. Subnautica. I want to play that game, but you look at the hours on that compared to these other things, it's pretty high. Oh yeah, speaking of numbers, I forgot to mention Limbo, which is 3 to 6 hours, which is a lot shorter, so I might go do that. I was going to save that for a specific feeling, because that game's all black and white, and I love that sort of feeling, but I feel like I need to be in that specific mode to go play that game, so it'll happen when it happens. And I got the new Dead Space game. I played the original trilogy with someone. Basically, we both had our own save. I mean, we were playing on our own computers, but we were playing alongside each other, so we were progressing around the same speed. But like, some things I do faster, some things they do faster. So it was interesting. Yeah, footsies. Yeah. The fighting game footsies, which I just want to see because it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek thing about like how to learn footsies, but like that's something that can be put into every fighting game. So I'm kind of curious, because I'm pretty sure I saw like a video of like even top like fighting game players like trying it and then struggling with it a little bit. I know one of them was Justin Wong, which who fought Daigo, and those are the two people that did like Evo Moments 37. So kind of a celebrity in the fighting game community. I'm more interested in platform fighters, but traditional fighters are fun too. Overgrowth. I remember it being cool looking, and I got it at one point. But I think at this point, like, the quality of a lot of games has improved a lot. So I don't even know if it would be good now. But like, I remember it feeling a certain way. It's been a hot minute. I remember it being like kind of fast and very punchy. So I'm kind of curious. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I kind of want to. I kind of want to buy the Metal Gear series and then play Rising Revengeance after. Because from what I hear, Rising Revengeance is basically like a recap of like everything, all the major like story points of like the Metal Gear series. But I don't know. Metro. Don't know a single thing about Metro 33. But I'll wait until it's 2033. Because funny. I have Grip of the Necrodancer? Oh yeah, but you look at those hours. 14 to 360. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop myself at just the end of the game. So I'm afraid to go play that. Fury I haven't finished. I played it halfway and then I didn't finish. I was originally going to go try doing it all in one go, but I think I got too tired or something. Supreme Commander 2. Some friends were playing Supreme Commander 2 at one point. So I want to go do that. Because I have Total Annihilation, and I love the heck out of that game. However, I was a kid at the time, so how I love to play Total Annihilation is probably not how you're supposed to play it. Basically, build huge swarms of, like, amass a huge army, and then just, like, steamroll the enemy team, and just watch the entire chaos of everything all at once. Because, you know, like, when you fight people that are actually good at real-time strategy games, they'll just, like, constantly assault you with, like, the cheapest units, and then it's just constant pressure on you for the entire duration, and it takes them, like, no resources. So, yeah. Resident Evil series, I'm saving for Halloween. Same thing with FNAF Custom Night. I don't know if there's a story to that. Isn't that just like choosing when you have... I guess I could make a video on that, but I don't know. So many videos on FNAF already. That said though, I kind of want to do more Help Wanted. I gave someone like some footage because they said they wanted to go edit the videos and then they never did. I wonder if it was really that bad or if they just got busy. I assume they just got busy and just lost interest. So I might go upload that at some point. Because I think I recorded like a year ago. But yeah, FNAF's fun. Are you gonna learn anything from it? No. But gosh darn, it's fun. XCOM. I don't know if the story's in depth at all. But like, from my older groups of friends, like they fell in love with XCOM after playing it. So I'll have to go. Oh my god, but the hours on that, 33 to 80. It's like, I kind of want to play it, but I don't want to play it that much. Which is really sad. Because especially when you got classics like Portal 1 and Portal 2. I forgot everything about Portal 1, but like, I'm sure if you look for like Keeshu Portal, you could probably find my old channel. And when I played the original Portal, I was absolutely dead tired. When I record Portal 1 again, I want to be not dead tired. Because that's a hard thing to do. And then Portal 2, I got halfway through. I got a little annoyed at something. Because I kept on getting interrupted all the time when I was playing Portal 2. And I just couldn't get into the groove of it because like I kept on getting interrupted. So I'm like, okay, now's not the time. I'll go play it a different time. And then I just never got back to it. But yeah. Speaking of classics, I gotta go play through like the Half-Life series. I didn't finish Half-Life 1. It still shocks me how good Half-Life 1 is. Like, sure the graphics aren't up to today's standards, but like the game, my god. It's like blowing most things out of the water today. It's like they were so far ahead. It blows my mind. Poppy Playtime I have because it's free, but apparently it's only like an hour or two. So I'll do that around Halloween time if I remember. Dust in Elysian Tale. Not many people know about that game, but like the few people that did loved the heck out of it. Cry of Fear. I don't remember what that's about. Do you? I don't. I just know it's a horror game. Nekojishi. I think that's a novel, apparently. I might do that. I'll probably like do that, like drink some alcohol and then read that because that would be funny. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Someone got me the Mass Effect trilogy. Oh no. I forget who it was. I mean, I'll probably figure it out because my memory is telling me that's someone very obvious. So if I just take a quick glance at my Steam list, I'll know who it is. Because I've been trying to go write down like who gives me what, because a lot of these games are like games that people have gotten me. Like, I'm pretty sure I got Mark of the Ninja from someone. Ah, oh, gosh darn memories. Yeah, Mark of the Ninja was fun, but I forgot everything. I'm gonna go do it again at some point. It's a stealth game, but it's very fun. And then they got the Warhammer games, which is the opposite of stealth, which should be fun. I want to play the Space Marine one because I don't know, it's just kind of fun and stupid. Darksiders, I think, is a hack and slash. I could be wrong on that. I don't know anything about Darksiders. No one talks about it. I heard a little bit about it when it was new, and I think I got it for free or from a gift or something. I don't remember, but yeah. And then Dragon Age Origins. There's just one memory I find funny that I'm not going to mention, but Dragon Age Origins, I was just like super irritable, like, because I think I played it when it was new, and there was just so much going on at the time, and I was so angry at something. I don't know what it was. I think I might have been back when I had like tons and tons of soda, so I wonder if that's it, because I had such a bad diet at the time. Now I have Witcher 1 and 2. Witcher 1, absolute dog shit. It's awful. It's so bad. Witcher 2, pretty sure it was a little bit better. It was okay. But Witcher 3 is actually the good where it gets good. However, I don't feel a strong need to go do that because I have nostalgic memories of watching someone play through the entire thing. I like saw them play Skyrim a little bit, and then they went into Witcher 3, and I was with them for the entire duration of that before they had any other like people watching them, and we were good friends for a little bit. And then they started to actually have like a following, but like I wasn't around for that, so I think I just like kind of had them, let them have some motivation for keep on going. So yeah, this war of mine, I was irritable that day. I feel bad because I was playing it with someone, and I feel like I ruined their experience because I was having a bad day. I feel emotions, right? It's like, it's just annoying. It's like I don't want to make anyone have a bad day, but that's why I always isolate when I have a bad time. Red Faction Armageddon. Don't know what that is. I think it's some shooter, but I don't know. Civilization 6. I'm playing that with friends. I don't know if there's a story mode to it. If there's a story mode, maybe one day. But it's a very, very, very slow game. I don't think that's going to be something that's going to happen. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Generic shooter. I mean, I've heard good things about it, but I look at it and I'm like, it's just another military shooter. I'm not interested. Same thing with Company of Heroes. Another military shooter. Sonic CD, nostalgia trip. It is a bit on the hard side if I remember right, but I do remember loving it. Poop in the soup. Someone got that for me as a joke. I feel obligated to go play it, but it's so stupid. One day. And then here's a list of games on the PC that like I'm probably gonna play with someone else. Alien Swarm, I have massive nostalgia for. I basically did speed runs like for all the maps on my other channel. And I had fun doing that because some of those speed runs I'd show the first run for, so I think I remember at least Timor Station, where like all 4 people had the achievement done at the same time, and I find that hilarious, because Alien Swarm wasn't like the most popular game, but it was a free game, so pretty much a lot of people played it at one point. So I can definitely recommend playing that. It was fun. But like they added another game called Reactive Drop, which I might just be like a re-release, but you can go up to 8 players. And I'm just like, Steam, why didn't you recommend this to me? I would have been down for this when it released. I don't think like now is the time for me to play it anymore, but I would have been so down to play it. Yeah, because I actually grinded out all the levels on the original game, and then I did like the reputation thing where you reset your level down to 0. So yeah, I played the ever-loving crud out of Alien Swarm. It was so fun. Funny fact, there's only been 2 games that gave me even a slight bit of VR-like experience before I got VR. Alien Swarm was one of those because... Wait, no. Yeah, 2. I was just thinking about it. So, first game was custom robo. Basically top-down view all the time. And then I swapped to the first-person view, and that just like gave my head like a VR kind of experience. And then a similar thing happened with Alien Swarm, where I went from the top-down view into the first-person shooter view. So for some reason, that was doing it. But like, it's nowhere near as strong as actually being in VR. Being in VR actually does it because like it does things for both of your eyes. And of course, like, I try to have mine be at like high FPS. I'm only getting 60 FPS right now because I'm recording and I have Chrome up and all that such. But like, I have to have 90 FPS for like smooth 90 FPS for like VR to really like get in my head. But yeah, Custom Robo and Alien Swarm were the 2 games. I'm just trying to think if there's another one. I don't know why my brain is saying Magica, because that's definitely not the case. But yeah, it's Custom Robo and Alien Swarm that did it. Like the pseudo VR feel. Oh, I know why my brain is talking about Magica. It's because every now and then, like, even with games that aren't VR, like, some people get so attached, like, immersed into the games where, like, they'll feel like it's happening to them anyways. But, like, I feel like that's, like, a different aspect. Like, actually, VR is, like, a completely different thing. I'm getting distracted. That's a topic for another time. Oh, my God. Because Phantom Sense... I have a lot of theories. Phantom Sense is very strange. I think it's a lot of things coming together for Phantom Sense to actually affect you. But yeah. Anyways, back to the games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. I played the games on the Super Nintendo with a friend, and sometimes I played at the arcades, back when they had arcades in places. Basically, they had one at the bowling alley. I don't know if it was the TMNT. I think they only had shooters there. But there was some pizza place that had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I loved playing it. Didn't get to play it that much. But, like, it's one of those games, anyone can pick it up, and you can just start playing. It's just a good time. It's just a feel-good time. So I feel like I could grab anyone for that. I just have to go do that. Especially since it apparently can go up to 6 players. So I'll have to go give that a shot. Helldivers. But specifically Helldivers 1. I'm not going to try it because I think there's a story to that. Helldivers 2, well, is a different story. The story's unfolding as the players are playing it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to upload anything Helldivers related. Helldivers 2 related. Because at first, it was a fun gameplay experience, but it gets very grindy with the metals that everything's just started to blur together, and I need a break from that. Same thing happened with Monster Hunter. It's like the gameplay itself is fine. I could play that indefinitely, but just because there's a reward attached on the end, my brain is thinking about that reward. It's not thinking about the game. It's thinking about, okay, how can we do this efficiently? How can we get this done? It's like, I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'm making it a job. So it's like, as much as I love Helldivers 2, it's like my brain doesn't work that way right now. Minecraft. I could try Minecraft, but the servers always like get shut down, or like mods get added, or something. It's like I would have to go do a solo playthrough, and I just don't feel like doing it, especially since it's been done to death. And I don't think you want to go see me grind for hours just hacking away at the wall until I get diamonds, you know? Yeah. Overcooked was fun playing with friends. I had fun voice acting it. But like all the friends that I was playing it with, like, are friends that like I don't talk to with frequently. I could try to grab some other people, but probably not gonna happen. Trine, it's a puzzle game, but I don't think I know anyone that owns those games. I was thinking about getting it for someone. And then Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. But my gosh, I was so stubborn to explore every little nook and cranny before going to the next area. So I basically did up to like the moon boss in the library. So that's basically as far. It's like every area around there, like in to the starting area, like that's 100% explored. But yeah, I can't keep up that kind of gameplay with Elden Ring. It was fun though. I was pretending to be Guts at the time too. I'm just like using I went straight to like the area where his thing is. It's the only thing I looked up. So I went straight to there, picked up his sword, and went back to the starting area. So it was kind of a fun experience. Completed, but new playthrough is required. Night in the Woods, I had it recorded, and then I deleted it. And it's one of my biggest regrets. It's like one of my only regrets, because I needed space for something. Whether I think it was either a game or whatever, but I needed space. I wish I didn't do that, because Night in the Woods is the game that kind of made me realize, oh shit, things are going bad. I'm thinking like May did before she did the thing with the bat. I gotta go change something. And that's what got me into VR. And everything got so much better. And I can think more clearly now. Except for at this very moment, because I'm recording at 5 in the morning. But yeah, like, good game. I did this side with Bay for all the way through, except for like the first one, I think. But like now I want to go see Greg's side. But yeah, I have a friend that absolutely adores Night in the Woods. But like pretty much everyone that I've ever heard that plays Night in the Woods loves it. It is not a happy game. Not a happy game. But it is a good game. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that feel pretty hopeless about life in that game. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I kind of want to go redo that. I don't know if... I don't know. It's hard because I feel like the game peaked around halfway point when with the water demon things, the Kanks, because they were cool. Also, mentioning that, I kind of want to go do the map that has in VR chat that has a section that's basically just those things. But so I want to go do that at some point. I'll just put that on the to-do list because there's like 4 people that did that and they made a world in VR chat. Yeah, so there's like different sections. Oh, that's right. Because I recorded a fucking 10-hour thing of that map. It's actually a full-length game. But like, I freaking recorded a 10-hour thing, but my gosh, it took so long to just record things, so I kind of gotta go do that at some point. Oh my god, it's probably so old at this point, though. I was using a freaking Nanachi. That's how old it is. Oh my god. Boneworks. I'm pretty sure, I know I have a playthrough of Boneworks already, it just doesn't feel like it. Same thing with Half-Life Alyx. It's like, I love those games, but I feel like I've already done it. But like, I just keep forgetting. MechWarrior 5 takes a long time to go play through. There's a lot of repetition in MechWarrior 5's playthrough, which stinks, because I love having an excuse to go play that game. Problem is, when I was playing with my friends, I didn't know which missions were required and which ones were optional. The funny thing is, the DLCs, made them afraid of the game because they were expecting a nice casual experiences, but the DLCs, they are all hard missions. Like, all of them are much harder missions than like the normal game. So it kind of turned them off, and I still went with the DLC missions because they're time exclusive. I'm just like, I'll be fine. But there's so many DLC missions that it was just too much for them, and it just turned them off from the game, which really sucks. Maybe I'll get them back again at some point for MechWarrior 5. Maybe I can do like a proper playthrough, but I know they're going to be attached to their mechs already. I know one person's already done with it. The other two I could probably get back. Maybe another one. But like, I'm not so sure about MechWarrior 5 right now. At this point, I'd just be like, I'll wait until MechWarrior 5 Clans comes out, because the clan experience is what I actually like about MechWarrior. Like, I've learned to love the Inner Sphere at this point, but I still prefer the clans. They're just so much more interesting because the Inner Sphere is basically just random military organizations just attacking each other. But the clans, like, I don't know. they're a lot of people like to say it's like Game of Thrones with what happened with the clans, where they left and came back and stuff. But like, I don't know enough about Game of Thrones to make that comparison. I've just heard that's what people love to say. So yeah. Now, I could redo Dead Space 1 to 3 and upload that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep that as a friend with an experience with my friend. Subnautica is such a slow-paced game. But like, now that I know where everything is, I could kind of speedrun it, but what's the point at that point? I'd rather just play the sequel. And then Super Hot. Super Hot. Fun game. I was very irritable when I was playing Super Hot for some reason. Maybe because I was super hot. I don't know. I think I had like a ton of caffeine at that point. Man, how old is that game? I know it's like one of the older like VR games, but gosh, it is a very unique experience. I definitely recommend it though. Let's see. Borderlands. I did a playthrough with Brick on my old channel, but that was like, I didn't like have a mic on at that point, because that was back in my days. I'm like, oh, no one has any proper gameplay of this. Everyone's just like putting their voices over the gameplay, man. I'm not here for you, guy. I'm here for the gameplay. My tune has changed significantly since then. I actually like having gameplay with like people talking over it. It's just like, it's a different experience. Yeah. Space Pirate Trainer, I think I did a full playthrough. I know I did like the challenges. But yeah. Duck Season, I didn't do all of the endings, but like I had a fun nostalgia trip and I just don't really feel a reason to go back to it. My god, it was such a fun nostalgia trip though. And then the Switch games. I have a lot of those. And I feel so bad because I haven't touched half of them. Tears of the Kingdom. I still gotta go finish the game. I want to at least see everything that there is to do with Rauru. I don't know. Lately, I've been just kind of really biased towards these intelligent, like calm, like characters, because like that's also one of the main reasons why I want to keep on finishing up Rain World, is because I want to go play Saint. I want to see what's up with Saint, and I want to go see what's up with Rauru. So I don't know. We'll go see what happens there. Metroid Dread. Play it after Metroid Fusion, because I have Metroid Fusion on the Wii U. Crisis Core, gonna play that, but now people have told me to go do a special like order for it, so I'll go do that. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I played 6 hours and I uploaded it on this channel, I believe. It was really fun, and then I just never picked it back up. Because I was just like, you look at the hours on that, and it's just like 50 to 200. It's just like, oh my god, I don't think I could do that. But I want to see what's up with Dimitri. I actually have like a face of his on my Discord, so I kind of want to see what happens with Dimitri. See what's up with his. What's going on with him? And then Tears of the Kingdom is higher priority, but like at some point I want to do Age of Calamity and see what happened there, but like I don't even know if it'll be useful at that point, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna reference everything in Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see. Super Mario Maker 2, love the game, would love to play with other people, but like there's so many other people playing it, and I don't care about the game enough to play it over everything else. I would love to play it. Like I could play that game indefinitely. But it's not happening. Pokemon Violet, I want to go frickin' play that. At least for Miraidon. I love Miraidon. Not because no biases from like Protogens and this Mantled Beast or anything, but I like Miraidon. So I kind of want to see what happens there. But like, you know, Pokemon, it's gonna be grindy, and I feel like I could be doing something better with my time than grinding in Pokemon. As much as it pains me to say that, because I love Pokemon, I just can't be wasting my time like that with Pokemon. It's too much time of just pressing the same button over and over and over. Sure, there's some strategy every now and then, but realistically, you're just gonna have one group of Pokemon and then just wipe through everything. Unless if you're doing a Nuzlocke, which I was doing on Pokemon Shield. I just have to beat the champion, and I just have to go like formulate a plan and go do it. I could just go like sweep through it all right now if I wanted to, but I want to do it like the Nuzlocke experience. But that's the reason why I don't like doing Nuzlocke experiences, because they're very grindy, and I don't know. I feel like Nuzlocks should be reserved for secondary playthroughs. Breath of the Wild, I haven't finished the DLC. I'll go do that at some point. ARMS. I don't know why I put that under co-opable. I mean, maybe. But, like, I don't know if you can join other people. But, yeah. I doubt I'll find someone that actually has ARMS. It was a fun game, but it takes too much time to learn how to play it, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get good enough, fast enough to go beat the final boss. Because that's like a thing of, you're limited strictly by skill, how far you get in the game. Could be quick, could be long. I just want to fight Dr. Coyle and just unlock her. That's like, that's the goal for that game. But I can do it in VR, so I have an excuse to go play it. Unlike all these other games. Kirby Star Allies. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many games. Oh my god. Yeah, Kirby Star Allies I beat. I'm pretty sure I recorded and uploaded when I fought Morpho Knight. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I fought Morpho Knight and being extremely disappointed because he was way easier than I was expecting. Yeah. Rayman Legends. I'll grab people for that. Bandicoot Trilogy. Wait. Wasn't that single player? Why did I put that there? Must probably because of Team Racing. I unlocked Ripperoo, but I forgot everything else about the game. So I'm going to try doing a playthrough just as Ripperoo because he was my favorite character from Crash at the time. Because I liked crazy characters for some reason. They always seem so happy. And they always do random interesting things. Super Bomberman R. I just gotta go play the story. Story's not that long. Honestly, I've put more time in freaking grinding in the Power Zone than anything else. And it's so bad. But like, if I'm waiting on something, I've been just doing that. But like now that I've been realizing like the importance of just like meditating and focusing, I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to even waste my time grinding on this thing. Because it takes a little bit of thought process. Not much, but enough that you're not really relaxing. Splatoon 2 DLC. Kind of grindy, but it does have a story, and I want to know what the story's about. Because it does have like after you like beat in certain levels, it like has like a little interesting quote attached to it. I don't know. We'll go see. Mario Kart 8 Party. They're fun. I can grab friends for that. I have one video of Superstars. I'm gonna go grab the gang again for that again. As I repeat my words. Eventually I'll go do that. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I gotta go finish Monster Hunter World first. I forgot to mention something about Monster Hunter World. I was very stressed out earlier this month. I realized I was just like very serious constantly. I'm like, oh, I gotta catch up. I gotta keep on doing this. Oh, I gotta do this. And then I was like so angry when I was playing Monster Hunter World because I wasn't progressing fast enough to keep up with everyone else. So I was like super mad at myself, and I was getting annoyed by all the little things. But I installed some mods that my friends were using. Let's just say when things are dangling in your face, it can change the tune a little bit. So I couldn't be in serious mode after seeing those things being in my face the entire time when fighting a monster. So I learned to lighten up a bit. That kind of like influenced the title of this video. It's just like, relax. Stop taking life so seriously. It's supposed to be fun, not a chore. Anyways, Splatoon 2. I'm not redoing the story on that. It's not much of a story. Sure, there's a few quotes in there, but like, it's not worth deleting your save for. And that's one thing that bothers me about Splatoon 2 is like, a lot of like the story stuff that makes it interesting, it's like you play through it once, but then you'll probably never see it again. And then like the little introductions before you start up the game, they changed over time as the game kept going on. So there was like a story that unfolded over time. Now Helldivers 2 is kind of doing that similar thing, but like Splatoon 2 like had the dialogue there, and it's like it made me go from like hating like the little gremlin to actually liking it, because there's a reason for the gremlin. I forget her name. I think it's Pearl. I could be wrong. I just remember liking Marina, but yeah, it was kind of interesting that they went that way with Pearl. I'm probably wrong on that name. That doesn't sound right for that character. The one with the giant forehead. There you go. Dark Souls Remastered. I don't know why I got it on the Switch. I think I was gonna go play with everyone else that had a Switch, but I probably. Oh wait, that's right, because I think like the servers are down for the PC version, so I got it for the Switch because I wanted to go play Jolly Co-op. Then they proceeded to go make the first boss stupidly easy. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to go do this myself. Super Mario Odyssey. It felt like a wonderful vacation when I played that game. I got about like 700 moons. I could probably get the rest. I'm probably have more than that. But like 62 hours to complete it. That can't be right. It felt so much longer. I felt like I got so much time out of that game. But like, you know what it's like in collectible games? It's like, eventually you'll be like, I've already checked this. When in actuality, you haven't checked that. And then you'll just be on a wild goose chase, thinking you did something, but when you actually didn't. And that's what's going to be like when I go back to Super Mario Odyssey, because I probably forgot most things. Fun game though. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Very silly story. I want to go play it just for the silly story, but like that's all I want to play it for. Is the silly story. Yes, the gameplay is good, but I'm pretty sure I can play like Tetris in VR chat if I want to. Puyo Puyo, on the other hand, I don't think I've seen a Puyo Puyo thing anywhere, but you can definitely play Tetris. Yeah. And one of the Tetris games is like one of the newer Tetris games too, which kind of shocked me. It's like the one where it's like all shiny and has music going. It's quite nice. Animal Crossing New Horizons Grindfest. It's like if someone plays Animal Crossing, they have to dedicate their life to, because it takes so much time to get anything. That said though, I started up like a few weeks ago, and I felt so happy because I was having a bad day, and they were like, "Oh, welcome back," and all that. Of course, I could have had that happen just talking to my friends, but like I was feeling bad, and you know, I'm really stupid when it comes to isolating when I'm feeling bad. So yeah. And then we got the Wii U stuff. All right. In a nutshell, all these like games are like good games, but like I got them specifically to go play with other people, and then I got too busy to actually go play with other people. So, oops. I could still play them though. These are like classics at this point. But yeah. Shovel Knight I didn't finish. I mean, part of that was because I was playing co-op with my niece. I remember it being a fun time, but other than that, I don't remember anything. And I don't even know if we go back to it, if we'll like start doing it from there or go from the beginning. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, it was a fun time. But there's only 2 games I want to play with the Wii U. Wait. Actually, 3. Wait, actually more than that. I have like every Zelda game that you can get for the Wii U on the Wii U. So I call the Wii U the Zelda machine now because I have all the Zelda games that you can get on the Wii U. Yeah, I think maybe Skyward Sword wasn't on the Wii U. I don't remember. But oh wait, no, I have the Wii version of the Skyward Sword, so I didn't need to go get it. Even though the remaster shortens a lot of the time. But yeah. Because Super Mario 64 is on there too, and I gotta go play that at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Even because I know a lot of people love the heck out of it. Though, funnily enough, like, yeah. It's just kind of funny because in VR chat, like, there's a couple Super Mario 64 worlds, and I was hanging out in one of these worlds, and then Pika Petey came by and just, like, we had a good chat, like, having nostalgia, talking about things. Both gamers. I was really shocked to see him. I'm just like, why is he here, of all places? But yeah. That was kind of interesting. Because Pika Petey used to be, like, super popular at one point. But yeah. Yeah, because normally, like, when you think about anyone that's, like, kind of popular, it's just, like, you're never going to see him. I don't even remember much about Pika Petey. Alright. I don't know why I mentioned that. I guess it's just because of Super Mario 64 world. But yeah. Anyways, Wii U games. Metroid Fusion, I gotta go play that. It's the game that comes after Super Mario 64. Wait. Did I say that right? No, Super Metroid. It's the game that comes after Super Metroid. I did that recently. I think I was gonna record it and I didn't. I think I was actually gonna play like the whole Metroid series without recording it, but now I kinda wanna record it. And upload that. So I'll do Metroid Fusion, then Dread, and then I was gonna go play Hollow Knight. That was my original plan, but like my game log is all over the place now. And then I want to play Zombie U, but I kind of gotta go figure things out because I kind of want to make it so you can see the gamepad when I hold it up, but I don't know if I can do that. Oh my god. NES Remix. A bunch of short mini games. Completed them all, but I don't see like a whole lot of reason to go do that. I'd rather just play the games that's featured in NES Remix, even though NES Remix makes a lot of fun alterations. Then we got Wii. No More Heroes. I want to go play because if I remember right, there's some actions where you gotta go shake up like that, and I think that's hilarious to see someone do. So I want to do that in VR, just cause. Same thing with Just Dance 3, because I can do that in VR. Punch Out, I might do that in VR, because I did have like a video of like my friends just like chilling out while I was playing Punch Out. Unfortunately, they couldn't see it at the time, so I was shocked that they were actually just hanging out, but we were just hanging out. I was playing Punch Out because I wanted to make sure that my Wii U was still working because I had it on the floor for so long. But yeah, because being on the balance board and then using the nunchucks and Wiimotes. No wait, oh yeah, I guess there is a nunchuck, and you're using the Wiimote. It's not as efficient as just pressing the gosh darn button. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that because I think I beat Mr. Sandman, but just barely. It took me so long. But I don't think I have the reaction time to go do that on the balance board. So yeah. And then I have the SNES Classic and the NES Classic. All these games are just like, ooh, these are classics. Let's go play them, and they'll be fun. But like, they're not gonna change your life at all. They're just good experiences. But they're all able to be done in one session. So I'm probably gonna go do them all in one session. Yeah. And then we got old games, ancient games from a distant past. Yeah. So I got Mech Warrior 2 and Frogger, so I'm happy about that. But other games, I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth it to go try and play them again. And then I need to go find a way to go get all the CRT games going again. Because when I got Elgato, it said that I was gonna do all retro games, but didn't include a CRT cable, so no GameCube or Dreamcast. I have so many. I'm not gonna even bother talking about them right now. This video is long enough. I didn't think it was gonna take this long to talk about all these games. But yeah, all nostalgia trips for the most part. Yeah, all these old games, just nostalgia. Oh yeah, and I have a dead Xbox basically. Well, wait, a dead Xbox and one that is barely alive. So, yeah. I may have GTA 5 and Rainbow Six Siege. It's not going to happen. The other games I already have on PC. Yeah. And I'll go see what happens with the other ones. So many games. It's almost like at one point I dedicated my life to like playing video games or something. It's like I would like to go play more. But yeah. It's probably not going to happen. And then we got... I'm pretty sure I didn't mention all the VR games, but you know what? They're all short experiences, so I'll probably go do them at some point. Because, again, most of these are just like the VR essentials, so I'm going to go do that at some point. Alright. Is there anything else? Oh, right. I gotta go talk about fucking Rain World. Rain World. I love Rain World. Yeah, I'm shocked I didn't talk about it more earlier. I can now exit this. But yeah. So, I finished Artificer. And I gotta say, gosh darn, I love playing Artificer. They satisfy the inner edgelord that I clearly always was, obviously. But yeah, so I got to go finish it. But like, my favorite part. Oh yeah, spoilers by the way. Spoilers, Rain World spoilers. It's not as bad of a spoilers as the last time when it's like the end of the base game, but like it's still major spoilers for Artificer. Alright, now with that said, at the end you fight the chieftain, and then once you beat him, you take his mask. Then you get a cool cutscene. But like when you load back in, all the scavengers will run away from you, and when you're just walking around, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it felt so amazing. I'm just like, yes, run away, run away. And I'm just like, I just thought that was really funny because I haven't felt that feeling in a long time. It's like sometimes I'll get similar feelings in Smash when I'm playing Ridley, or like some other character that can like kind of spook the opponents into certain ways, but it's just not the same. It's like you put on the mask with Artificer and everything's just afraid of you. That's been killing you the entire time. It's like, oh, it was so rewarding. But yeah. But yeah, and then I'm on the Gourmand playthrough right now. I'm halfway through. I'm basically going to the ending area right now with him. He's been fun. I've been using him improperly most of the time. I keep on forgetting to slide with him, and his slide is insane. But yeah, I gotta go do that at some point. Hopefully I remember to go do it the next times. But I don't know if the areas I'm going into have much like horizontal area to slide, because he goes zooming across super fast, and I'm pretty sure you can hurt people with that slide too, because I tackled a vulture at one point because it was in my way. Yeah, and I just heard a loud thud, so it's kind of fun because you can land on things and deal damage, so I'm pretty sure the slide would deal damage too, because you're going even faster with the slide. I will say this though, playing Gourmand, he has a stamina mechanic, and that stamina mechanic really made me think about my childhood for a little bit, because I was very overweight when I was younger. I remember very often in gym class being one of the last ones to make it around the laps, because I would try to run as fast as I can, and then like the part of the neck like would drive me nuts if I kept on going, and it did not feel good. But I kept on trying to go do it, but I'd still be last in running. So yeah, I may have tried my hardest in gym, but I could only get a B plus generally in gym because I was just so out of shape. I tried to go ask the gym teachers like how to do things more efficiently, but most of the time they were like, "What are you fucking doing? Just do the thing. Just do the thing. What do you mean muscle groups? Just do the thing." I'm like, I don't know. But yeah. But yeah. Anyways, onwards, like Gourmand, like it's like playing him feels like the same way as like getting out of breath. Like you can still run a little bit once you're out of stamina, but like you really feel it. But like the more you run, the harder it is to just keep on going until you just don't move at all. And it's like that's very similar to how it felt like running around in real life as a kid. Now when I run, I don't feel like that ever. But yeah, when I was overweight, that's how it felt. So if you want to feel like a fat person, go play Gourmand. Unfortunately, you have to go beat the game first before you can start playing him. But he's definitely like the most normal of the characters. Post first playthrough. Yeah, so he was a fun time. I think that's it. And my throat is dying because I've been talking so much. So now I'm gonna go do the Beat Saber video, which is gonna be Rush E, because I needed to remind myself to like have a funny good time, and Rush E always makes me laugh because it's just so insanely fast. It goes from like slow to fast and slow to fast. It's just like, I can't. It's so funny. With this recording, I did not laugh as much as I usually do. Usually I laugh constantly throughout the entire time, but I was feeling a little grumpy before I recorded it. Yeah, because I was having too many energy drinks and junk food. Yeah, proper diet makes it a lot easier to be in a good mood, I gotta say. But yeah, also the avatar I was using, it doesn't move its mouth, unfortunately, but I can't really fix that because I don't know, I haven't done modeling yet. I'm working on it. But yeah, the model I chose was Gourmand. Funny fact, at one point back in my angsty teenager days, I had Gourmand as like my profile picture for a bit, because I was like, he looks kind of cool. I like him a lot. Meanwhile, while I was trying to be all edgy and all that, the TV, basically every time I saw him in the TV, it's like, hello, Catamon, or something like that. It's just like this adorable voice. I'm just like, just looking back at him, just like, I was trying so hard to be an edgy guy, and I was so not edgy. It's so funny anytime I think back to that. But yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I'll try to go get like some actual like modeling stuff done for the next vlog. If things go according to plan, maybe you'll be able to see me doing a thing or actually look like a... I don't know. You'll see the fruits of the labor. But we'll see. It'll be simple, though. Don't expect anything too drastic. But yeah. I think that's it. And my throat is killing me. I have been talking nonstop, and I haven't been drinking water, so I'll see you later. Have fun. Remember not to take things too seriously. You can't do everything, so enjoy yourself. Well, now you know. I'd like to see someone do this, actually. I don't think it's possible. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. My arm. Oh no, my arms, don't give up. Oh no, my arms are not responding anymore. The endurance challenge. I don't even think I can go fast enough, even if I tried for this part. It's so far. Well, I got an E. That's what we're rushing for, right? An E? Oh, hey, apparently that's the best I've done. Honestly, I'm surprised I got more than half. Oh, that's so fun. And now you know why there are some songs that are just absurdly difficult. Because they're not supposed to be done.